Hi, this is Trey Pastor, and this is my video response, I guess, or contest entry to Falagar517's third contest. He was doing 3 contests on his channel before he does his big, I think 300 or 400, I'm not sure, sub contest, and that's very generous of you, Sammy. Sammy's a good friend of mine, and so I'm here to enter his contest and to support. And I meant to enter your last contest, Sammy, the second one, but believe it or not, this comfy chair, I fell asleep in it when I was getting ready to make a contest entry. And I have a habit of falling asleep in this chair. I don't think this chair is particularly comfortable, but for whatever reason, I fall asleep in it a lot. Okay, and one time I'm leaning back, and then all of a sudden, it's 2 hours later, and I wake up, totally lose time in this chair. So it's too much of a comfy chair. Okay, to quote Monty Python. Okay. Anyway, you asked 2 questions, and you have a third option per question. Okay, so, you said, what's your top 3 shocking endings? I guess top 3 shocking endings for movies. I think that's the question. So, okay, for me, the first one would be, of course, 7. That ending just totally freaked me out. Totally freaked me out. What's in the box? That is totally freaking out. And that movie, like I said before, I've said before, that movie 7 stayed with me. Usually I can watch a movie, then I can shake it off. Yeah, but it all stayed with me for like a week. That's how much that ending, that the whole movie, but particularly the ending, just totally surprised me and totally freaked me out. Okay, and the second ending, I guess, shocking ending, would be to the first Saw movie. I called bullshit then when I saw it, and it's bullshit now. Okay, and for those who've seen the first Saw movie, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, that the very first Saw movie, the very end of that. Okay, like I said, when I was in the movie theater watching it, I said bull BS, and I call BS right now. Okay, that just totally stunned me. Okay, to the point. That really did. Okay, now the third shocking ending to a movie. Let's see. Oh yeah, I would say this. Well, that's not the end though. I was gonna say something else, but that's not the end. I was gonna say To Live and Die in L.A. when William Peterson's character. Well, maybe for those who've seen the movie, but that doesn't happen at the end though. So I'm not gonna say that. Because that did shock me the way that almost ended. To put it that way, okay? Because that doesn't normally happen in movies. Okay, let's see. So I got to think of one more. Hold on, let me think. Hold on. Let me think. Shocking ending. Totally surprised. Shocking ending. Let's see. Let me think. Oh, okay. I got it. Easy. I forgot. Planet of the Apes. Okay. The very first one. The very last scene in that movie. That did stun me because I did really think the first time I saw that, and then the whole sequence that happens, on the beach, and what he sees without spoiling it for other people. That was a shocking ending. That he was, that he was where he was. Put it that way, without spoiling it. So those are my 3. Okay. I think if I had more time, I could probably think of something else, but I can't. But that's what I'm going to go with. I was trying to think of. Oh, what? Yeah. See, but most of the things that happen are not at the very end, though. I was thinking about shocking ending. But I guess it should surprise me. I was going to add another one in there, the ending to Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, the Clint Eastwood Jeff Bridges movie. But I guess it shouldn't be. But it did kind of. It was a shocking ending because what happened at the very end of that movie. I guess I shouldn't be from what happened prior to it. But let me throw in there Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, what happened at the end. Okay, because that totally just depressed me and surprised me and depressed me. It made me sad what happened at the end of Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. Okay, the Clint Eastwood Jeff Bridges movies for those, which was a really good movie. Anyway, Now, if I can go back, the second question is, if you can go back in time, and what age would you be in, and knowing what you, in what particular moment, you know, I think the question was, if you can go back in time, knowing what you know now, to change things, what age would you be in, and be able to change things for, for the future? Oh, that's a good question. Okay. I'm a romantic at heart, so I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go. I know most people go. I'm not gonna go the childhood thing. I'm gonna go to when I was in the service. I was in the Air Force. There was a girl. There's always a girl. There was a girl when I was stationed in McGuire Air Force Base in New Jersey, and it's southern New Jersey. I forgot exactly where McGuire Air Force Base, but it was in Jersey somewhere. And there was this girl there. Well, I was saying her name, although like I said, she's probably married with kids and divorced or whatever. But her name was Carla Jean Britton. I still remember her name to this day. Okay, who I was 18, 19 back then, so I was totally in love with her, of course. Even though, like I said, I worked in telecommunications thing, and she worked too, but she worked on a different shift. So, I mean, I'd see her in passing, and I knew who she was, and I'd see her around the dorms all the time, and I thought she was absolutely beautiful. And, but of course she was going out with somebody else at the time, but at the time I didn't care. And I even wrote her a letter. I wrote her a letter and put it in her, and I actually mailed it, believe it or not. I don't know if she ever got it. I mean, they could have forwarded it to her because she was leaving. She got, transferred to, not transferred. She got, you stay at one duty assignment and then you get moved on to another one. And she got moved on to, I think, to Germany or whatever. And I would think they would forward her mail to her, so she may have gotten it. And who knows? But more likely, maybe she didn't get it. Although, I think I remember going to the post office and seeing it in the box that I knew. And don't ask me why I was stalking this girl, which really sounds creepy. But I found out what her mailbox was there, and I wrote her a letter explaining my feelings and everything. And I actually mailed it. And I saw it. I went, I think, a day or two later, and I saw it in the mailbox. And I'm assuming that they forwarded her mail because, she got transferred on to another duty station. But I assume that the Air Force either forwards it on to her new duty station after a while, and then I think anything that comes after that they probably toss. So I don't know if she ever got it but I wish I would have told her how I felt, even though that was kind of silly, even though, like I said, she was going out with another airman at the time, so kind of probably wouldn't have made a difference. Or you never know, could have taken a chance. And I remember there was one time that she came to I had a roommate that was working on the same shift as her, and she came to the room to pick him up, to get a ride to our duty station there. And I got up and just told her, he had already left, and I wish I would have told her, or said, "Can I speak to you for a minute?" and then blurt my feelings out. Although back then I was way too shy to do that. But now that, like I said, knowing what I know now, and I guess being the way I am now, I guess I wish I would have took that opportunity there, or another opportunity to tell her how I felt. I guess that's it. Whew. Jesus, that's too much. Anyway, too much sharing. Okay, third question is, if you were in a room saw style, what way would you kill yourself? I think stabbing, drinking poison, or a gun. Okay, I'm not going to drink the poison because that would probably be a slow, painful way to go. And I'm not going to stab myself because if you don't stab yourself the right way, it's going to be painful and you're going to bleed out. It's going to take a while for you to bleed out. I guess a gun would be the best way. Yes. As long as you, I guess you can put it underneath your chin. I think that should be the way to make sure the bullet goes in your brain, I think. Not here, because if you shoot yourself here, I think you might get brain damage, still survive. So I think either put the gun in your mouth to blow the back of your brains out, and I think that'll be right. Either eat the gun, or eat a bullet, or underneath the chin. I think those are the two ways. So thank you, Sammy, for your contest, and you made me think of a lot of things I didn't want to think about. But anyway, that's my contest entry to Falagar517's third contest of his many little 3 contests that he's having here, and he's going to have soon, I think, either 300 or 400 sub contests right after this one. And he's going to have the drawing on for this contest on Friday. So if you want to get your entry in, I'm going to leave a link to Sammy's channel, Falagar517, somewhere in here, so people can sub to him and show him some love. He's a great fellow YouTuber. He's turned me on to a lot of other fellow YouTubers, and he's always given me great support. Okay, and I can't say more than enough for him. He, like I said, he sent me this great. Hold on for a minute. I'm gonna show this. I can't really. Sent me this great pop Buzz Lightyear figure, which I absolutely love. That Buzz Lightyear, I absolutely love Buzz Lightyear, and he sent me that, which is totally cool. Okay, and he also sent me. Okay, I have it here. This One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest collection, which is absolutely fantastic with all these little great extras in it. So thank you, Sammy, for that. Okay, I truly appreciate it, and thank you for having this contest and giving back and being a great fellow member of the great YouTube movie collecting community. Okay. Anyway, I'll also leave a link to your channel, Sammy, Falagar517, in the description box below. Please sub to him, show him some love. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.